Hey guys, what's going on? Drax here, back again with another video for you guys here today. Today we are going to be looking at some of the new dinos that are set to release this week, or I guess next week now. There was an update supposed to come out on April 14th, I do believe, and it's now been pushed back to April 19th. And we can see in the patch notes that there will be a Direbear, a Manta, a chemistry table, a primitive cannon, and then there's some other stuff in there as well, even including some stuff about fixing modded servers that use a lot of mods. There is a note at the bottom from Drake saying, sorry for the delay, folks. It was an intense week. It's going to be an awesome update. So, as you can see on the screen, we have a couple of screenshots of the Direbear. The first one you see here is a little bit older. It's from quite a few versions ago, but this was kind of one of the ones that we got. And then if I go ahead and load up this was a more recent picture that we received. Looks like they are going to be found in the snow biome. They look big. They look really big. They look like, I don't know, their arms seem much longer than I kind of anticipated. They seem to stand much taller, but you know, I didn't think they'd stand so horizontal. I've never seen a Direbear, so I could be 100% wrong. But if we go ahead and look at the dossier here, found primarily along islands, mountains, and tundra regions, Dirus is a imposing creature. Like most of the creatures that inhabit the islands and colder areas, it's a mammal. A particular mammal is either at or near the top of the region's food chain, so they're going to be a beastly creature. Many on the island have started calling it a Direbear, a name which is appropriate both due to its enormity and its terrible nature. The dire ignores most non-hostile creatures while going about its daily routine of scavenging for meat and edible plant life. That is, until intruders enter its territory, it considers it own, at which point it viciously attacks, most often its smartest, just to run away from the angry Direbear. Domesticated, once tamed, the Direbear is strong and reliable mount. It can carry vast quantities of goods and sprint for extremely long distances, nearly infinite periods. It's not the fastest creature from a hard stop, it's not the fastest creature, but building up momentum, its sustained overland speed builds to among the best on the island. Of course, being able to feed a Direbear both meat and plant life makes one fairly convenient regardless of the environment. So, sounds like we're going to have something a little similar to the way that the woolly rhinos behave as you start sprinting and you just get faster and faster and faster until you reach a cap. So that sounds pretty cool. I am definitely looking forward to seeing the Direbear in action. It's one that I've actually been looking forward to for quite a while. I also wonder if we're going to see kind of the weight distribution happen kind of like we see with the beaver, where certain items are decreased in their percentage weight while on that particular dino or creature, I guess, because these aren't dinosaurs. But next up is the Manta, and this was a picture that we got sent by Jen, I do believe, over on Twitter. You can see it kind of is a surfing type of deal here. You see the saddle does not seem to be quite like what we normally see with saddles. Normally, we see anything water-based, we sit flat on the back and help keep it a little streamlined. Where the Manta seems to be, we're standing on top of its back and it's got like this bar that we hold on to, kind of like you would see on any of the platform saddles. That's kind of cool. The Manta is not large by any means. It is slightly bigger than your player. I'd say a little more than slightly, probably 4 or 5 times bigger than your player, but you know, still nothing crazy. But we also have the dossier here for the manta ray. Here is another example of a creature that seems to evolve beyond its historical traits. Everything points to this being a saltwater ray, but a manta mobula has developed the ability to swim in the island's rivers and shallows, as well as through the open ocean. Perhaps there were originally 2 types of rays on the island before, but years of interbreeding combined their lineage. Normally docile, the Manta mobula is a carnivore that only consumes plankton. Its tail is incredibly sharp and can pierce through the thick hide and armor with ease. Fortunately, the Manta mobula is usually not aggressive unless encroached upon. Domesticated, while not the fastest swimmer around the island, the manta is among the deadliest of small ocean mounts, can be ridden bareback. Okay. Tribes who value the striking power over speed often keep the large schools of manta to ride. Its capability to briefly leap out of the water provides a showy tactic for avoiding combat as well. A quick jab through the heart onto the unsuspecting survivor can easily take them by surprise. Thusly, many tribes use it as an escort for their slower cargo-carrying swimmers. So yeah, it seems like it does not need a saddle, or maybe there's two types of saddles, or maybe you can mount it without a saddle, and you can also use it with a saddle. But if you guys are excited for this, I haven't seen any information on the chemistry table or the primitive cannon yet. But if you guys are excited for this update to come out, this is version 239 that we'll be getting. And a ETA is set for April 19th. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.